I'm Jay.
I'm also Jay.
We're
Jay and Jay Reacts.
We're watching Death Note today.
Thanks for coming back if you've already been watching.
Yep. We dropped some Sword Art Online. But yeah, we're watching Death Note, which is a thriller. This is my mom's first time watching.
Yep.
I have seen it. I've seen it. Seventh grade year? I'm a junior now. Seen it 7th grade year. I love it. My mom liked Law and Order, so this kind of goes along with the cops thriller.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Cops thriller. You know.
Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Habit. I've seen. So, don't scowl at me. But I've seen the Death Note movie. I'm laughing because I could just hear people like, oh, just like spitting all over it. I barely remember it. I don't even remember if I liked it or not. I think as just a movie, not knowing anything about the anime series or whatever. I mean, I thought it was okay, but it stopped really. It was so long ago, I don't remember much about it.
Without seeing Death Note, the movie actually is pretty decent. It's a pretty decent movie. They mess it up like how they did Dragon Ball Z live action.
Okay, I haven't seen that either. But yeah. Anywho, so did you say when this one came out?
No, but Death Note came out in 2006.
Okay.
A fun fact about Death Note.
Mm-hmm.
The money per episode is the most. They spent $1 million on every episode. Death Note.
Wait, they spent $1 million per episode.
Per episode.
Is this an anime that has multiple seasons or
And just one season?
Just one season? How many episodes?
36, I believe. Let me make sure.
But decent. That's a good amount.
So, yeah.
I know there's definitely animes out there, but Death Note, one season. Is it like completed or?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just a short.
Yeah, just a very short series.
Okay.
37. I said 36. 37.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I know you're excited. You've been trying to get me to watch this one for
probably like 2 years.
At least 2 years. So, look, I saved it to watch it with you guys. So, let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. Subtitles are on.
Sleeping skulls.
I win again. No hard feelings, right?
Hey there, Ryuk. Want to kill you to join us? You should come play with us for a change.
Also do a pretty good dub.
No. Okay. I'll pass.
Listen for the voice of God, then follow it. And know that in time you will find your salvation.
Wrong, and he just totally snapped. So what you say?
Yagami, are you still with us? Can you please translate the following sentence into English?
Wow.
Follow the teachings of God and receive his blessings, and so it shall be that the seas will again become bountiful, and the raging storms will subside.
Today, at approximately 11 a.m., a 32-year-old man was found stabbed to death in his apartment in the city of Yokohama, Kanagawa Prefecture. Kanagawa police are treating this case as homicide.
In other news, today's suspected murderer, Naoki Kofuji, was arrested in the district of Shibuya, Tokyo. He is being held in custody facing murder charges for the slaying of his common-law partner, who was only 25 at the time of her death.
Day in and day out. The same news on permanent repeat.
This is all so ridiculous.
This world is
rotting.
So they're both.
Another noticeable consequence is the extinction of many species on the planet. Species are now becoming extinct at a faster rate than has ever occurred in our recorded history.
Looking up the book.
He saw it fall from the sky, right? Because it looked like he was watching it as it fell.
Yeah.
Trying to like think honestly. I don't know. I would probably be like, where did this book come from? Why is it falling? He seems pretty bored with life, so I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. Would I go grab the book? I think maybe I would.
I
would
know for
go
sure.
look at it. Yeah,
I know for sure I would have grabbed the book. And just being interested, like this just fell out of the sky. What is it?
Right.
And then,
yeah. I would have been like, where did it come from? Did somebody drop it? Maybe I could be a little nosy and see what's in here. I don't know.
Death Note? As in a notebook of death? How to use it? The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die.
did you use it after reading that?
It's pretty lame. Not to mention, twisted. It's really not that different from one of those chain letters you get. The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die? Come on.
I think I'll try it out. Hey.
There must be something wrong with me to even consider it.
Oh.
This note will not take effect unless the writer has the person's face in their mind when writing his or her name. Therefore, people sharing the same name will not be affected. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So depending on the person you have in mind, you can either kill them easily or painfully, huh? This is pretty detailed for a prank, I'll give them that.
So, did you catch all of that?
No. So, wait. It says the human name. I thought that was very specific. Written in there, shall die. But you have to have their face in mind so that two people with the same name won't end up dying.
Yeah.
And then if you write a cause of death, that'll happen within 40 seconds.
No, you have to write the cause of death in 40 seconds.
Oh, within 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Not it'll happen in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you write the cause of death within 40 seconds, that's how they're that's how they will die. If you do not, then they'll die of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Or cardiac arrest, same thing, right? And then
so if you like say if you say they get hit by a car. So that's their cause of death. With the 6 minutes and 40 seconds, you can write what's lead up. shoot on me, or
like a broken leg, or
you can be like they tripped and fell and got hit by a car, something like that.
okay, so not just like some random hit by a car. I mean, it is. You can make it sound random, but okay, or they weren't looking and stepped into the street, and then a bus came and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, you could be as specific as you'd like.
Yeah.
Within the 6 minutes
and 40 seconds.
That's very specific.
It is. I'm pretty sure some of these numbers have to do something with I don't know, but it seems like they have very specific numbers with the death notes.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
So I write a name and that person dies. Like anyone would believe that.
I was gonna ask you, would you test it out?
I think I would test it out.
Wait, on the off chance someone really dies, would that make me a murderer? Yeah, right. It's completely impossible.
The same assailant who attacked 6 people at a busy shopping district in Shinjuku yesterday has struck again, taking 8 people hostage at this daycare center. His captives include both children and teachers. The police have now identified the suspect as 42-year-old Kuro Otoharada, currently unemployed. We expect negotiations to begin immediately.
You know how I am with
A heart attack in 40 seconds? We'll see.
At the present time, that's all the police are telling us.
You can't help but feel concerned for the safety of those hostages.
I'm sorry.
You're absolutely right. We'll continue to...
Sir, I said I'm an anti-hero / villain when it comes to stuff like this. You know. And if I feel like you're doing too much wrong, on a superhero game, you
to monitor the situation from here.
Thank you for that report. What do you make of this, Mr. Hashimoto?
Well, one can only hope for a quick resolution to this situation.
So the police are
Looks like the notebook doesn't work.
Oh
well, I didn't expect it to anyway.
Yeah, because he got
Wait, we're seeing something here. Looks like movement at the front entrance.
The hostages are coming out, and they all look to be unharmed. The special forces are taking action. They're moving in. We don't know if the suspect's been arrested. Huh? Yes? Okay, we now have confirmation. The suspect has been found dead inside. I repeat, the suspect is now dead.
Dead?
And now that you know it works,
Special forces are denying allegations that they shot the suspect.
So it's quite possible he was feeling cornered and decided to commit suicide?
Well, according to statements from the hostages, the suspect just suddenly collapsed.
A heart attack? No way. It's coincidence. This has to be a coincidence.
Bye. It's already 6:30, you know. Don't you have cram school tonight?
Yeah, I'll be ready in just a
sec. I'm gonna have to keep this on me at all times because I would hate for it to fall into the wrong
It's unlikely, but if by chance this thing is for real, I have to test it one more time. In which case, it should probably be another criminal. But if he's too well known, that'll be a problem. If he dies, there's a good possibility the news of his death will be covered up. I need to see results right away.
Hey, Rio buddy. What is it, Sudo?
Didn't you want to lend me $20?
Sorry, guys.
One more time. In which case, it should probably be another criminal. But if he's too well known, that'll be a problem. If he dies, there's a good possibility the news of his death will be covered up. I need to see results right away.
Hey, Rio buddy. What is it, Sudo?
Didn't you want to lend me $20?
What? Again? But I can't do that.
Pseudo. Maybe I should try killing him. No, I should definitely avoid killing people I know. And again, does it even really matter? I mean, would anyone really care if a guy like him was to disappear one day?
Yeah.
Sweet! Looks like we'll be hanging at the arcade after school.
We're having a speed dating party tomorrow. You want to come?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, there's no way I'm missing that.
Damn it! Why is my mom so useless? She's never here to pick me up on time!
Once you actually start looking...
With it's
looking around.
be kind
It
of
makes you wonder if you'd be doing society a favor by getting rid of all these people.
Hey, baby! Where you going? Come have a little fun with us.
That's our Taku for you. This guy can spot a hottie a mile away.
What's up, little lady? The name's Tako Shibuimaru. What do you say? Come hang out with us, pretty lady.
Please, I don't want any trouble.
You hear that? She doesn't want trouble.
Isn't that cute?
Well, not broad daylight, but open is crazy.
Let's go, boys. Strip her down right here.
Are you sure?
No! Stop! Please! Help me!
Yes, say his name.
Now, what will happen?
Hey, wait up!
Taco, look out!
That settles it. The Death Note. It's for real.
Oh man! Taco!
Stupid kid! He just came out of nowhere!
Stupid kid.
Now then, I better get going.
Oh, he like, oh, you activated. Okay, that's the first rule.
The note will not take place unless it works. And yes, all of these rules are written in English.
It's been 5 days. Now then, I better get going. Ah, you headed somewhere, Ryuk?
Hate to tell you, but our whole world looks like this.
That's true, but I've dropped my Death Note.
You really messed things up, didn't you? Hold on a sec. Didn't you already trick the old man to get a second book? Don't tell me you dropped both of them. You must have some idea where you dropped the thing.
Yeah, the human world.
What?
What a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting you home so early.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. It's because... Oh, the results of the nationwide exams.
I've been waiting all day.
Here.
Goodness, number 1 again. These are the highest scores you've had.
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to study in my room, so please don't interrupt me, okay?
As you wish. Oh, Light,
Whatever you want.
do you want anything at all, dear? You can ask for whatever you like.
No, I'm fine, Mom. Thanks, though. I've already got what I want.
So we need to see roll already. A day?
Are you evil? That maniacal How many pages
You've taken quite a liking to it.
I would have died.
No reason to act surprised. I am the Shinigami Ryuk. That used to be my notebook. Judging by your laughter, you've already figured out that what you have is no ordinary notebook.
Yeah, like squatting down a bit.
Shinigami. A god of death, huh? Well, I'm not surprised. In fact, Ryuk, I've been waiting for you.
Oh?
I've already figured out that this death note I found is real. It didn't take me long. And now that I've witnessed the proof of its power, I only feel more confident in what I'm gonna do.
That's interesting. I certainly wasn't expecting this. Several Death Notes have made their way into the human world in the past, but you're the first to have written this many names. Look at how many people you've killed in only 5 days. Most are reluctant to write this much.
I've already prepared myself, Ryuk. I used the notebook even though I knew it belonged to a Shinigami. And now that Shinigami has come. So what'll happen to me? You're here to take my soul, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
I think I would just kill criminals.
Is that some fantasy you humans came up with? I'm not gonna do anything to you. The notebook becomes part of the human realm from the very moment it touches the earth. In other words, the notebook is now yours.
This is mine?
If you don't want it, just give it to someone else. But if you give it away, I'd have no choice but to erase your memories of the notebook.
So then, you're saying I can use the Death Note all I want and I won't be punished?
Let's just say this. You will feel the fear and pain known only to humans who've used the notebook. And when it's your time to die, it will fall on me to write your name in my Death Note. Be warned, any human who's used a Death Note can neither go to heaven nor hell for eternity. That's all. Now you have something to look forward to after you die.
Light?
It'll be all right. Answer it.
What is it?
I thought you'd like some apples. The neighbors brought them over for us. Why on earth is it so dark in your room? You'll ruin your eyesight.
What's going on? Mom can't see him?
That notebook you found originally belonged to me. And since you're now using it, you are the only one who's able to see me. And of course, my voice can only be heard by you. In other words, the Death Note is the bond between Light, the human, and Ryuk, the Shinigami. Yum.
I just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
This one's juicy.
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy?
Just answer my question.
I didn't choose you. Don't you see this is all just an accident? You actually thought you were chosen because you're so smart or something? Don't be so vain. It just happened to fall around here and you just happened to pick it up. And that's all there is to it. That's why I wrote the instructions in English, the most popular language in the human world.
Then why did you drop it in the first place? You even wrote down specific instructions, so don't try to tell me this was an accident.
You're asking me why? I did it because I was bored.
You were bored? The same reason he picked it up, I think.
Yeah.
The truth is, Shinigami haven't got much to do these days. Most of the time, we're either taking naps or gambling. If you take the time to write names in your Death Note, the others just laugh at you for working so hard. Even if you wrote the name of another Shinigami, it'd be pointless because they wouldn't die. And since we live in the Shinigami realm, it brings us no amusement to kill those in the human world either. So I figured I'd have more fun if I came down here myself. Anyway, I'm surprised at how many names you've written. But I want to know why you only wrote the cause of death for that guy who was hit by the truck.
If you don't write down the cause of death, the victim dies of a heart attack. And that's probably the best thing about the Death Note, Ryuk.
Huh?
You see, I've already exhausted the list of the world's major criminals. And eventually I'm gonna get rid of them all.
What's the point of doing that?
It's only a matter of time before people figure out that these criminals are being eliminated by someone. I want the world to know of my existence, that there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the wicked.
Why even bother? What are you trying to achieve by passing judgment on them? I mean, why do you care?
Because I've been bored too. I wasn't ready to believe it at first, but it's obvious now. There's something about the Death Note itself that makes humans want to try it out at least once. I killed them both. I killed 2 men. Those were human lives. It won't be overlooked. Besides, who am I to pass judgment on others? No, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. This is exactly what I've been thinking about lately. This world is rotting, and those who are making it rot deserve to die. Someone has to do it, so why not me? Even if it means sacrificing my own mind and soul, it's worth it. Because the world can't go on like this. I wonder, what if someone else had picked up this notebook? Is there anyone out there other than me who'd be willing to eliminate the vermin from the world? If I don't do it, then who will? That's just it, there's no one. But I can do it. In fact, I'm the only one who can. I'll do it. Using the Death Note, I'll change the world. First, I wrote the names of the worst criminals I could think of, like I was cleaning up the world one name at a time, so that eventually no one will ever do anything evil again. And while the truly guilty ones who deserve to be punished for their crimes die of heart attacks, the people who are less guilty but who still make trouble for others will slowly be erased through disease and accidental death. Then, and only then, the world will start moving in the right direction. It'll be a new world, free of injustice and populated by people who I've judged to be honest, kind, and hardworking.
But if you did that, it would make you the only bad person left.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a hardworking honor student who's considered to be one of Japan's best and brightest. And I will become the god of this new world.
It's just as I thought. Humans are so interesting.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Whoa. That was a lot to take in one episode. But, okay, so I thought it was interesting that they both were bored. It kind of showed that connection in the beginning as they were both kind of going through their own dialogue of how they were feeling, going through the motions, and
how they both thought their world was rocking.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play in the future. Like, are they gonna be friends, enemies? Because right now it kind of seems like it's a battle of the wits already. Also, at first I was like, why so many names? But he pretty much answered that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, did the book cause a change in his personality, or was he already kind of like on the verge? I want to say a bit narcissistic, but I wouldn't even call it that. I don't know what to call it. He's saying that he wants to clean up the world, get all the really, really bad criminals out, and then move on to the smaller criminals, basically making the world like only good and pure, evil free. But I don't know. Just kind of like, is that possible? And if it's possible, how many people are going to be taken out? I mean, some people are probably like, hey, it don't matter. It don't matter. There's only good people left. But also, will that truly make people change or try to figure out a way to beat the system, especially if they find out this is how you're doing it? But I mean, I don't know how they would find out, but
I think I would change.
I think if
people are dying for petty crimes now and not just crime. I mean,
I felt like even the slightest chance that people are dying because they're doing wrong or they have impure evil thoughts. I mean, sometimes I feel like you can't change your thoughts necessarily. You can't turn it on out, but you do have the choice to act on it.
Yeah.
So if he can only go off, actually, he can't read your mind. He's still a human. No matter how much he's trying to call himself about to be a god. I definitely would like, okay, I know what you're thinking, but don't do it, because you see people dropping like flies or dropping like whatever he making them drop. But yeah, but that was very, very interesting, and I didn't realize his name was actually Light.
Yeah,
I know you said Yagami was his last name. If it wasn't for the captions, I don't think I would have known what his first name was. Didn't catch it during the episode, but
his mom called him Light.
I don't know how I missed it. I don't know. I didn't catch it, but yeah.
So, what would you rate the first episode?
Like 1 out of 10 type rating. Am I comparing it to the few anime that I've seen thus far?
Well, you don't have to. But.
I'll say just like I'll say definitely like an 8 out of 10. I'll give it a good solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely, it's definitely a pretty solid series.
I mean, I was interested the whole time. I didn't even realize like the episode was over. It had great music. What do you call it?
OSTs.
Okay, OST.
Yeah, original soundtrack.
Original soundtrack. Yes. Yeah. That was really good. I like how it goes with the moment. Like, it really fits the mood of what's happening.
It be giving me goosebumps sometimes. Definitely, really at you. Definitely do be at you.
I don't know if that was like a cello or what instrument on the last scene. He was like writing the names and doing the
I think and the beat him filling them is also pretty cool.
Yeah. That was good. I enjoyed it.
But yeah, this is first episode of Death Note. You rated it 8 out of 10, and like how I said, well, I don't think I said it in here. Death Note is a top 15 anime, but it's not 11 through 15. So definitely an amazing show. And how everything comes around kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, I totally was looking at the computer. But yeah, how everything comes around reminds me of Attack on Titan. And I love the show.
Don't explain how, because
I love the show. It's a very good thriller show, so can't wait to watch some more episodes with you.
Yep, me too.
Okay. See y'all next time.
Next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right.
Peace.
Peace.